The smell of roasted marshmallows floated through the night. The bonfire in my friend's backyard glowed like a small sun, lighting up faces filled with laughter, teasing, and the kind of joy that only comes on nights that feel endless. Someone shouted, "Let's play hide and seek." We all laughed at the childish idea, but in the low golden light, with the wind brushing past the trees, it suddenly felt thrilling. Everyone scattered. Some ran toward the roof, others slipped into dark rooms, someone ducked behind a car. I ran outside, my heart pounding, and hid behind the biggest tree near the fence. The bark scratched my back as I held my breath, praying no one would hear me. And then, a warm hand slid onto my waist. I froze. My breath caught. "Don't," I whispered sharply, trying to push it away. A voice came, low and steady. "It's just me." I turned, and there he was, Aiden. My best friend. Or at least that's what everyone believed. His face was half lit by the moon, his eyes locked on mine with a look I had never let myself understand. For years, something unspoken lived between us. Something we both felt but never touched. Something dangerous, something comforting, something that made my heartbeat stumble whenever he walked into a room. He stepped closer, slowly, carefully, as if giving me time to run. But I didn't. His hands rested at my waist, gentle but sure. "Stop running from me," he murmured. "I can't," I whispered, my voice trembling for reasons I didn't want to name. "Yes, you can." His fingers found mine, lacing through them like they belonged there. My heartbeat was a storm. The world disappeared, the fire sounds, the laughter, the distant footsteps searching for us, all fading until only he remained. When he leaned in, his lips brushed mine with a softness that shattered the walls I had spent years building. I kissed him back, my hands gripping his shirt as if he might disappear if I let go. I didn't want him to disappear. His forehead pressed against mine, his breath warm against my skin. "I've waited so long for this," he whispered. "Aiden, someone will see." "Let them," he said softly. And when he kissed me again, it felt like every unspoken word between us finally found a voice. But moments like that never stay secret. By the next morning, whispers raced through our friend group. Someone had seen us behind the tree. Someone had talked. Suddenly we weren't just two people caught in a moment, we were a rumor, a topic for gossip, a target for opinions we never asked for. Friends confronted us. Some blamed him. Some blamed me. Some said we were lying, some said we were stupid, some said we were ruining everything. Aiden stood beside me through every word, every accusation. And when they demanded an explanation from him, he didn't hesitate. "I love her," he said, clear and solid. "I'm not ashamed, and I'm not letting this ruin what we have." He held my hand the whole time. The weeks that followed were heavy. People tried to separate us. Some told me it wasn't real. Some told him he could do better. Some said we were confusing friendship with something else. But every night, I remembered his voice. "I'm not letting go." And he meant it. One evening, after days of silence from the world, there was a knock on my door. Aiden stood there, flowers in hand, nerves in his eyes, determination in his stance. "I want this. I want us," he said. "No hiding, no secrets. If you're ready, I'm ready." My chest tightened, not with fear, but with certainty. And so we fought, not with anger, not with shouting, but with patience, honesty, and the simple truth that what we felt was real. Months later, under a soft spring sky, I walked toward him in a dress the color of sunlight. My hands trembled, but when he looked at me, every last fear melted. The ceremony was small, just the people who believed in us. Some friends didn't come, some never apologized, some still whispered. But the ones who mattered, stayed. When the officiant asked if Aiden would take me as his wife, he didn't even let her finish before he said, "I do." And when it was my turn, I whispered through tears, "I do." That night, in our tiny new home filled with candles he had set up himself, he pulled me close. "We made it," he whispered. I leaned into him, tears slipping down my cheek. "It's us now," I said. "Always us." And in that moment, I understood something. Love isn't always easy. It isn't always accepted. It isn't always understood. But real love, the kind that stands its ground, the kind that waits, the kind that fights, is worth everything.